Have you at any point wound up at the canine park, flinching as your fuzzy companion jumps straight for another canine's backside? It's one of the quirkiest and, can we just be real, most abnormal things canines do. Be that as it may, imagine a scenario in which I let you know this apparently odd conduct isn't arbitrary or negligible. As a matter of fact, it's vital for how canines convey and explore their reality. Consider it, your canine's nose is their superpower. With each sniff, they're revealing privileged insights we people couldn't envision. Who is this other canine? Is it safe to say that they are solid? Cheerful? Indeed, even what they've had for breakfast. It resembles an investigator examining each fragrance, yet it doesn't stop there. In this video, we will unwind the entrancing study of why canines sniff each other's butts. You'll figure out how this apparently basic demonstration permits canines to construct connections, distinguish feelings, and even decide whether a potential mate is a decent match. Be that as it may, here's the contort. Their nose isn't simply centered around different canines. It's likewise getting pieces of information about you. Believe it or not, your canine could know things about your state of mind or well-being before you do. Stay with me since we'll uncover how this conduct is attached to your canine's fantastic science, their capacity to appreciate anyone on a deeper level, and surprisingly, the development of their species. Toward the finish of this video, you won't ever take a gander at your canine's sniffing propensities the same way once more, and you could try and wish you had their super nose for a day. Are you game? How about we dive in? 1. Why canines sniff behinds. Sniffing behinds is a canine's approach to get together perplexing social data. The butt-centric organs radiate pheromones that carry on like a natural ID card, conveying insights concerning orientation, conceptive status, profound state, and even eating regimen. This conduct originates from their wild precursors, where such data was basic for mating and shaping partnerships. Sniffing isn't just about good tidings, it's likewise about surveying trust and similarity inside a gathering. At the point when canines sniff people, they're endeavoring to utilize this equivalent technique to learn about us. 2. Head shifting. Something other than adorable canines slant their heads because of various factors past sound restriction. Their floppy ears or ear trenches may expect repositioning to plainly catch sounds more. Furthermore, shifting could assist them with zeroing in on viewable prompts, like looks. Canines are staggeringly sympathetic, and shifting may likewise mirror their endeavor to grasp human feelings. Studies recommend that canines who slant their heads oftentimes are more sensitive to their proprietor's temperaments and orders. 3. Digging after washroom breaks. The demonstration of digging subsequent to pooing is in many cases misconstrued as a work to conceal squander. However, it's more about correspondence. Canines have fragrance organs in their paws, and the digging movement delivers these aromas to stamp their domain. This sense comes from their developmental need to lay out predominance and caution off interlopers. Digging likewise spreads the smell of their waste further, intensifying their regional message. 4. Surrounding prior to resting or crapping orbiting fills numerous needs. From a transformative outlook, it was a way for wild canines to stomp on grass, eliminate trash, and make a safe resting spot. Prior to crapping, orbiting could assist a canine with tracking down the ideal direction, possibly lining up with the world's attractive field, as studies recommend. This sense of direction hypothesis features their association with normal powers, which might assume a part in their endurance impulses. 5. Running in their rest. Dreaming in canines is a captivating area of study. During REM rest, their minds are basically as dynamic as people's. At the point when canines seem to run, they're probably replaying exercises from their day, for example, pursuing a ball, or collaborating with different canines. Neurological investigations uncover that canines' fantasies frequently reflect their cognizant existence, proposing they process recollections and feelings comparatively to people. This conduct grandstands their mental profundity and profound intricacy. 6. Following you to the restroom canines. Follow you to the restroom since they're innately friendly creatures. This conduct is established in their pack mindset. where staying together guaranteed well-being and friendship. The washroom can be seen as a weak space, and your canine might want to secure or essentially be close to you. For Velcro breeds, this conduct is enhanced, reflecting millennia of co-advancement among canines and people. 7. Moving in the grass. Grass moving fills a double need. On one hand, it assists canines with covering their fragrance, a strategy utilized by wild progenitors to sidestep hunters or trap prey. On the other, it's an euphoric articulation, as moving aids stretch muscles and deliver repressed energy. Canines may likewise move to spread their own fragrance as a type of regional stamping, or to lighten irritation. Moving after a shower is much of the time their approach to dismissing the unfamiliar smell of cleanser and restoring their regular fragrance. 8. Gazing at you while crapping. This extraordinary gaze comes from a requirement for security. Crapping is a weak demonstration that leaves canines vulnerable. By staring at you, they look for consolation that you're wary of expected dangers. Moreover, encouraging feedback from puppyhood, like recognition or treats, could condition them to connect this way of behaving with remunerations. Sure, canines may not do this, as they have a real sense of safety enough to oversee without your vigilant look. 9. Taking items and taking off. This conduct is many times a perky procedure. Canines might take things to induce a round of pursuit, satisfying their requirement for mental and actual excitement. Certain varieties, similar to retrievers, are more inclined toward convey objects because of their hereditary history. Assuming your canine targets individual things like socks or shoes, it's frequently in light of the fact that they convey your aroma, offering solace. This act can likewise demonstrate weariness or an endeavor to acquire your consideration in a bustling family. 10th. Kowtowing. Feet licking joins tangible investigation with fondness. Sweat contains salt and different minerals, making it a delectable treat for canines. All the more critically, canines use licking as a holding system, like how doggies lick their moms. The demonstration is additionally quieting for them, as licking discharges endorphins, decreasing pressure. For certain canines, it's essentially a method for communicating adoration and commitment. 11. Woofing at nothing. At the point when canines bark at what seems by all accounts to be nothing, they're probably answering boosts we can't see. Their intense faculties distinguish ultrasonic sounds, unobtrusive vibrations, or weak aromas past human location. Woofing could likewise be a regional reaction, cautioning apparent interlopers. For restless canines, this conduct could mean disquiet or a requirement for consolation. 12. Eating grass. Eating is frequently bantered among veterinarians. It might assist canines with stomach-related uneasiness by inciting regurgitating or expanding fiber admission. Wild predecessors sometimes consumed grass to cleanse parasites or as a component of their omnivorous eating regimen. A few canines essentially partake in the surface or taste, making it an innocuous propensity, except if it becomes extreme. 13. Tail pursuing. Tail pursuing can demonstrate energy, particularly in doggies finding their bodies. Notwithstanding, in grown-up canines, extreme tail pursuing could flag fatigue, stress, or basic clinical issues, like sensitivities or butt-centric organ issues. In serious cases, it very well may be an indication of fanatical urgent issue, frequently set off by natural stressors. 14. Sitting on your feet. This conduct shows friendship, trust, and territoriality. At the point when a canine sits on your feet, it's checking you as theirs while likewise looking for solace and warmth. It's a defensive motion, flagging their job as an unwavering sidekick. For certain canines, it's a method for guaranteeing closeness and keep up with their association with their number one individual. 15. Resting up against you. Inclining is a significant indication of trust and fondness. Canines rest on their proprietors to look for actual closeness, convey needs, or show their reliance on you for profound security. For restless canines, inclining might be a method for dealing with especially difficult times in upsetting circumstances, while for certain canines, it's not unexpected a lively or friendly signal.